Thank you for your purchase of the Lamplighter Flasher Starter Kit. I hope this will be very helpful for you on your layout. So here we have the Lamplighter Flasher Unit, and we're going to plug in the power supply. And first of all we need to turn it on. Turn it on. Come up with the numbers 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now it will be flashing. And it is set automatically in this mode where it will flash on all ports. Okay, so now we're going to change the flashing speed. So the way we do this is we first of all need to get into the configuration mode. So we press that green button down until the lights come on the LCD display. We can now change which light port we want to talk to, and you'll actually notice on the back side as I cycle through this we can see exactly which port we're addressing. So let's go back to port number 1 and let's change that. So we're going to look at this and we're going to go, alright, so if I want to do fast flashing, I can go down to, say, down to this end, and I'm going to go up into the table where it's going 20 to 29. So I know that if I go to something like 20, like 21, and I'm going to do that by changing these buttons here. So let's go to 21. Let's press the yellow button, which actually saves that, and we go back to the animation mode, and now we see the lights flashing a lot faster. Let's say, okay, so that might be fast, a little too fast for a police car even. Let's say we want to have it very slow. And again, we're going to go back into configuration mode. So there's configuration mode. We're going to again choose, well, let's choose, it doesn't matter which one we choose now, because if all are set to flashing, which they are right now, they'll all go at the same speed. So let's just choose number 2 for a moment, and we're going to go up, and instead we're going to go up to say 28. Well, yes, 28. Right, let's save that. Let's go back to animation mode, edit configuration, and now we're going to see those lights flashing much more slowly. So the reason that they all flash together is that if you have a signal crossing, for example, connected to here and here, you want to make sure they are alternate flashing, and each of these ports then would have the same flash frequency. But of course we don't really just want to remain with flashing, so let's take one of these ports and we're going to change it to a blinking mode. So we're going to again go into configuration mode, and let's take port number 1 and we're going to now change that into a blinking mode. So let's go to the simplest one, which is number 3. So number 3, as you see here, is blink. Good. Let's save that. Let's get back out of that. And now if we look at that, port number 1 is blinking mode. The rest are flashing, but this one is in a blinking mode. And that's the standard blink mode. But let's say we want to change that. So we go back into configuration mode. I think you're getting the picture now. We're on number 1. We've got 3, but let's go up into the 30s, which is where we're going to get the blink modes. And let's go up to say 32, where it's going to be fairly fast blinking. So let's save that, back out into animation mode, and now we have a short flash separated by quite a long length of time. So we can alternate these, we can change these considerably. Let's do one more. Let's go back into configuration mode. We're going to change port number 1. Well, let's do port number 2 in fact. Let's change that one. That one right now is on a blinking mode, so a flashing mode, but you actually want it on blinking, and we're going to go up to say 38, right? Save, get back out. So we now have port number 1 is on a fast flash, port number 2 is on a slow one. But it's infrequent, so it's more like a control tower or the top of a tall building that's flashing. So with that, we can change our configuration of this Lamplighter flashing animation unit very easily. Thank you.